getting out of the mount,
Getting out of mount?
getting my knee in there.
Getting mount escape is always good to review.
After Friday.
Que paso?
That man might lie. I'm doing all the things.
Remind me what happened Friday?
It's like here. And I'm trying to. I was just getting crushed. And I'm like doing the ankle shift.
Who were you going?
It happened with both you and Luke.
Okay. So let me get you inside control here.
Okay.
So when I'm having a truck, I'm not having issues with your knee shield and your frames. I'm trying to be heavy, but what I'm really doing is keeping my ass, my lower half here, aiming for my elbow over your spine. That's something I just started saying this week, but I noticed I'm really trying to do that because I'm trying to do this twister pass. But I want you to think of for your battle, if you're having issues with this twister pass, what they were doing to me at Corbin was framing on this thing and elevating his shin. So even though I wasn't settled in because I was trying to keep active toes, when they started elevating this, it redirected my weight down over the hip. And you're gonna feel that you can kind of leverage me, or you can kind of, you'll feel it. So
I'm trying to elevate.
we can be in half guard or we can be in side control, but I'm just going to be half guard. I'm trying to get across the section. So as I'm trying to come over here, I'm trying to keep my weight on this side. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it here, but I'm also trying to reach over.
Yeah.
What you're going to do is
Try to scoot.
and as best you can, push your foot on the mat. And now when you do this little lever starts elevating.
Okay.
And I fucking hated it. I could not compensate. As soon as I posted, I was already putting all my weight on my hand or able with my hands. So, I'm coming in here, I'm fighting this, you know, yeah. Because I need to get around this knee. So I'm fighting this knee and that knee at the same time. So because you are cognizant of this right here, not letting you get your head, you're not forgetting about this, but you're 80% focused here. 10% on that, 10% here. Don't look at your head, don't look at your knee. If I get past this knee, I get your head, you're fighting back to this position.
Yeah. Once you have my head, you get pulled in. Just like a collar tie.
Frame, using one of your free hands, just pop it off the back of your head.
Okay.
So if you grab, so for example, grab my hand.
Yeah.
Or if I'm here and I feel like this is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Just think of it that way. So if I'm here and I'm trying to pass here and just reach up.
I probably should have done that instead. But then that would be a move that I'll
Play with it.
move.
Yes, something. You're doing something, right?
Yeah.
But just letting the lady hold on to your neck sucks, right?
Yeah, totally.
And it's good, but he gets there and he's not sure what to do. So with this, if I can get a double collar tie here, or just try it here, I would leave for him.
Okay. Okay.
Because if I'm really desperate here, my pressure is only good bringing my elbows in. But if you start doing this, I want you to strengthen your neck, not pinch your neck, not fuck up your neck. Doing this. So if you just do that, I'm gonna crank the shit out of your neck. So almost, if I'm doing this, tuck your knees, your elbows into your knees, strengthen your neck, chin up, and then come on. The difference is instead of trying to pull your neck back, I want you to go. And you can even do this. Hey, double right arm. I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe.
I see.
Possibly, yeah. What I'm trying to do is, I'm thinking for your neck. Not because you have a fragile neck, but I don't want you to strain your neck. But pulling the body torso away because you got the knee shield, and now you're straining the shit out of your neck.
Yeah.
So one of these, both of these. And you watch TV.
Okay.
So if I'm here and I can't win this battle, and I go, fucker. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Look how structured with this fucking give me shot yesterday.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
Breaking ribs.
I'm gonna text you. I want you to go back and watch it. It was an accident, but so right now I felt it. Right? I felt it right here.
Yeah.
I want you to look at this structure. So when you're doing it, when you're trying to pass, and I'm giving you worst case scenario. Get a double power tank. This sucks because I'm framing. I think all I have to do is frame on your hips. And if I do this,
Yeah, you're just cranking your C spine.
I'm cranking my own neck and I'm making it hard for me to breathe. And if I try to posture up, yeah, I got a strong neck. But go ahead and crank it in here into your hip, nice and strong. I'm trying to be limber.
Yeah. You're separating my hips from my shoulders.
I'm using my glutes, my back straps. I'm using all this. Whereas I'm in here, and you got this lady fucking death grip. I'm hand fighting you. I'm at a disadvantage because I'm pinned down and you're based. Right? So we're gonna fight your base with structure. Possibly. Or if you go to that twister side control, pass. See what I mean?
Yeah.
They did this shit to me, and I was like, motherfucker, I didn't even watch the video, I just know what they did. I'm like, God damn it.
That's kind of what you showed a while ago with Neon Belly. There's like that picking this up rather than focusing on pushing the knee off.
I mean, you still want to worry about that knee, but this prevents you from advancing the knee.
Yeah.
So what I've been failing with Lee is when I get here, is I'm so focused on this, I grab the shirt.
Right.
So, because I don't want to give up this elbow either,
Yeah.
I'm sometimes going here, so go ahead and start getting your knee on belly. And here's the fight. I gotta get my hand here,
Yeah.
so that you don't get my elbow. And then I can go here, and it doesn't matter if I go here first or this, because if I start doing this, you got that handle. Almost hook my elbow here, and now you can start goosenecking it up. Yeah.
Okay.
So you use it as a handle, and you can step over, or you can do whatever you can do all kinds of different things here.
Yeah.
So what Tanner's been in, like last year, he was doing this. So my answer to that was put my thumb in here and use the C-clamp downward to put my weight on there. So go ahead and get to that position. You're almost passing. Put your thumb in my elbow pit. No. See how you just leverage me over?
Yeah.
It's not an underhook, but it acts the same because I'm framing here. Grip on your left foot. Step over. If you want.
There we go.
Or you can also step over and pivot. Grip on your left foot, and I'll step over my head with the left foot. It's just some kind of answer. It's some kind of movement. I'm just seeing like, oh fuck, don't step over. So I'm thinking you need to step over.
Okay.
So I'm giving you the top game position to where if you're trying to pass me right now, you're just trying to get into my bikini area. Great pressure. And what you're feeling is me trying to keep the side guard we were doing a few months ago. I'm trying to do it.
Yeah.
Until it wasn't efficient. I was just a little too lax.
Now that you're reminding me, I think too on Friday. I was probably all here, but not getting this to work in concert. To actually iron squirrel. It was like me, but my arms are up here. And I remember you and Luke both saying you were being distracted by all the hand fighting, and you couldn't get your knee in because this was all happening, and you're just like, ah, rather than iron squirrel like you just showed.
I don't know what it's called. I should probably feel it. But there's a guard. It's called baby guard. I don't know what it's called. You underhook both your elbows. That already brings your elbow knee connection.
Okay.
So, like I said, I haven't played with it. I've seen people do it. I've seen people talk shit about it. But I'll do it sometimes. Because Tanner was talking about supporting the thighs.
Yeah.
And then sometimes when I feel like someone's passing and they're doing a good job and they're really smashing it, and I don't want to wrist lock myself, I'll just go to this. And I'm supporting my leg. And keep it active with this one. And if they start redirecting this one, then okay. So if you feel that you're having trouble bringing your knee in, or if I post my hand in between your hip socket, your hip pocket, and you do that, you're kind of defeating my whole purpose of trying to get in there. And it's almost similar to this rhino, I think it's called rhino guard. Now that I start saying it for the last month, the last couple of weeks, I'm like, rhino defense, rhino guard. But anyways, rhino makes sense to me. And I do use this in a lot of different variations. I didn't even think about that. I'll start using my own frames against people too. If you're coming in for a head and arm, I was watching the two, McLeod and Jeremiah. If you're going for a head and arm, I was what they were doing was allowing space here when they could have started working with the strength here. A little prematurely. Before you even set it up, and then go here, if I get this hand on her, I can still put it in space. You don't know, you don't realize that I'm doing this, and you know it doesn't feel right, because you know what you need.
Yeah.
So,
Getting that hand on the center to create the space.
yeah. I do this from, let me get you a closed guard, bottom. And if you death grip my bottom closed guard, and if you death grip my head, it will punch, right? This is a hard position when you're trying to fight, you're trying to get out. I'll do the same thing here.
Oh yeah.
No one's ever taught me that, but like,
You're controlling the center.
yeah. Now let's say you get one underhook. You're death gripping the shit out of me. Go ahead, hold me. I can't get out, right?
Oh my gosh.
So I'm kind of still shucking that with the A-frame too. So if I get you, it's going to start with hugging your neck. Okay, bring your hands
Should I go right on my hand?
Your hands and then bring your hands up.
Okay.
And flare your elbows.
So up towards the
I
ceiling.
want these here, flare your elbows. Almost like that way.
Okay.
Because what you're doing is you're separating my elbows. And now your hands free. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right here, and I'm holding your neck. Get this one, so do here. Put your head on me, and then grab up. Once you go down and up,
Gotcha. And then I can do that back extension.
yeah, because what you do when you posture up, you're locking in.
Yeah.
You're disconnecting when you came in, and I was like, okay, once you flutter my elbows, your head is free to go.
Yeah.
So posturing up gives me the leverage on you. When you come down, oh my God, when you butt my elbows, then you're ready to posture up. Let me just get you here. I'll even put forehead pressure on the diaphragm here.
Okay.
Head and arm. Try to control.
Cool.
So if we get here, and I start doing this little, you can address this if you need to. Good posture. Yep. Or if you don't need to, you can switch. Stick where your hips up and your knees up.
Yeah.
Right now your knee passes the bottom of me. This hip is already past. Reach this ankle, this elbow over. And just slink. Yeah, all your weight's over here. Push your elbows in, have my spine. And just hold that position. Elbow, forearm. Yeah.
Feels super comfortable.
Yeah.
More comfortable.
Um,
Just learning how to just do. Just like resting.
yeah, so you're understanding what to do offensively and what I'm failing to do defensively.
Yeah.
My elbows and knees are separated. I'm opening up this bikini strap there. So as you're coming in for that move, so what am I doing? Fighting this? I'm keeping this tight.
My knee is no longer, my hips aren't in that pocket, so I needed to be patient.
If you find this, put your fist down in there.
Oh, that's right.
So now this changes the whole dynamic for me. Put your left knee into my hip pocket. Left knee into my hip pocket. There you go. That's gonna give you a little more reach with that right leg. Did you see the difference?
Yeah.
Woo.
The key is I gotta get a couple of rib strikes from the day before, and that makes the pressure a lot easier.
But you saw why I was being effective here. I was fighting that knee and keeping this elbow tight.
Yeah.
So if you find yourself on top position doing this, this is where I kind of like keep my base, but I'll use my right hand, put that thumb in my elbow pocket. So get your right there. I'm just saying, put your weight on me.
And then I can scoot in.
It takes away my mobility of my hips and knee shield, because now my hips are carrying this weight from the knee along my hips again.
Okay.
Because you're pinning my upper torso. Settle, be patient. Be patient, don't lose the position. Think of what you can do. Now get your right hand on my wrist, on this wrist. And just keep that buried.
Oh, that's right.
If that's where I want my hand, keep my hand there. Go for that Kimura. And then pass. Your knees already passed. Go to 3/4 mount. Or finish the Kimura. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was so worried about your hips and
Yeah.
your knees, I gave up this wrist because I was trying to block the elbow.
Yeah.
Once I blocked the elbow, you pinned me, I pulled out, you got the elbow. When I started fighting the elbow, your knee came out.
And it all presented itself when I stopped and waited.
Yeah. Letting it open up. So, for your defense, as what I'm thinking of doing, is first, I'm looking at that knee and then this knee. I'm feeling, I'm not even looking at this, I'm really watching this. But if I start focusing on this so much, you start grabbing my head.
I lost that position.
So I'm trying to stay tight. I'm trying to stay
Yeah. Yeah, you just. Okay.
So we're gonna reverse the roles. You're gonna try to keep your elbows and knees connected.
Yeah.
And I should just one more time. I'm start passing. Frustrating.
Yeah.
I play with it. I don't know. I'm sure there's a whole technique to it. But there was no way you would get in there.
Yeah.
You could probably smash and swallow and defeat it somehow. But it's something.
Yeah.
Something to play with.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to give you like 50% passing. Try to fight for that knee position. I'm gonna try to collar tie it further. Pin your elbow, pin your hips with my body weight. I just want you to re-guard. That's all we're trying to do. Re-guard them. Okay. From that point. beauty of this is my offensive power. I'm not throwing anything that you haven't.
Yeah.
As soon as I got my knee passed, I tried to be heavy on my hips. He started doing that, I think it's called baby guard, or the underhook.
I was trying, yeah.
But I felt like that was a lot more effective for you. It gave you something.
I was able to get up here.
And then rotate.
Yeah, and then I finally felt, okay, I have some time.
And this is a symbiotic situation where I feel like you can see that what I didn't do, I intentionally don't do, is post to reposition.
Yeah.
My immediate thing is grab your ass. I literally am trying to grab your butt cheek because the first time Tanner did it to me, I was like, fuck, yeah, it fucking works.
Yeah.
Right? And then he started, he did it, the more he did it, the more he did it gi, he did it no gi, and he was just palming that hemisphere. But the elbow comes tight to my body.
Yeah.
And it puts all my weight behind your spine.
Yeah.
So if you can go to my shin and start elevating. So this is the one thing we did do on this one, which is fine, because we were in the scramble and I didn't think about this down, so let me get you over here.
Yeah.
Do this, and I'll get you that twister pass. I gotta find an actual hand for this. Let's get this foot over my leg. So this is where you're good. I'm doing such a good job. And I'm trying to get here. I want you to think of putting your right hand under my shin. As soon as I elevate that knee, that's the path that we want.
Okay. And there's going to be that opening.
Because I haven't
So
settled.
it's really small.
I haven't settled yet. It's almost like the octopus guard that I was trying to do in the summer from other positions. But you are sitting up and sweeping, and the beauty of that was you continue back on top. You could have just swept me and then just stayed there in the back, which you would have done last year.
Yeah.
You fucking followed me down on top. You're like, I'm on top of sitting on top.
Yeah. Lock it in.
I'm here. But look where
Yeah, control.
Look at where you're
Okay, so we're
if you're right here, your knees
fast.
past your knee, you can start attacking my upper body, but the only thing you really need to control is my upper body with your position and get this right knee elevated to cut. You don't need to pass just yet. I just need it elevated so get your hips up.
So do you think?
I would say get active toes, get your knees off the ground. Once you get your knees off the ground, you can hip switch and swivel in any direction, depending on what I do.
So I can go twister from
If you
here,
want to.
or I can up and cut.
Yep, or 3/4 mount. Yes,
Okay.
that's beautiful.
All right.
So, and this,
When we're in a tough scramble.
yes, you fell into this very worried over
Oh,
here.
yeah, I have my hand.
Yeah. Right? And so if you decide, whatever you decide to do, I'm going to try to do that.
The key is here. Yesterday's teachings may not finish, but I felt it show up.
But that's the beauty of having that all flow now.
Yeah.
Is you're seeing this, you're like, oh shit, we did this the other day.
And being active. Yeah. Because there's. You have me in half and I'm like 7. Okay, pressure. But just the act of getting more active actually gives me offensive possibilities.
What I was going to just say is, the moment you elevate your knees, you get those active toes, you're giving me a diagonal pressure.
Yeah.
And this is what we were talking about yesterday, it's just different angles of pressure. This only works without Brian not really giving me too much pressure. I guess I can drive it that way if I wanted to,
Yeah.
but it changes my center of gravity.
Yeah.
Here, my center of gravity's over my hips. I can feel all my hips and my hip hinges right here.
Yeah.
But when you went to this with your weight on me, I'm gonna pretend like you're this black line, the bottom part is on. Watch my weight position.
Yeah.
My hips are still back, but I'm going that way.
Yeah.
So let's just play with that.
And you got me floating a couple times too.
Well, I
I can see how.
wanted you to feel the sweep that you did,
Yeah.
and you did correctly. You heel palm walked back. Your hips needed to come back.
Yeah.
You didn't worry about getting sweat because you knew you had the well, you felt like you had the post, but you immediately dropped your ass at an ankle instead of elevating your ass.
Yeah.
So you're getting that twister. You're getting in this position. You're already beating here, right?
Okay,
So you can go in either direction. You see what I mean? You can set up that. You can set up the north south in that little overhead. But you weren't wrong with the crosses.
Yes.
But if you do crosses, I want you to that bicep punch me in the face.
Okay, that was this little cut.
It's okay. We're playing this to polish this up. So if you're here and you do give me this, I mean, this is great.
Yeah.
But what are you doing? You're not going in and you're not framing me out. So I want you to give me that bicep and just give me the shoulder does it. Your eye, that shoulder, in the knee. See how you're on your elbow?
Yeah.
Your shoulders go over your elbow.
Yeah.
Now I have to do this. The more I start framing it, the freer.
Yeah.
Because even if I depth it here, I can only do so much.
Yeah.
And my nervous system on the site. This is preventing me from being effective at that.
Yeah, and I think me starting from here, my brain was like, okay, I'm gonna focus on this. We became an afterthought rather than an active participant.
So pull it all in.
Okay.
Let's switch off. I'm winning the knee back, I'm winning the knee back. I'm almost past here. Let me get past this knee kick. Right, this is where you fell from that sweep that you had. You went to here. And this is fine.
Yeah.
But it was neither this
Yeah.
nor this.
Yeah. Big difference.
Right? So here, your reaction is going to be to push back. Push back. Now, set my nose.
Aha, I see. I see. Yeah. Because you opened me up.
See what I mean? That overhead head,
Yeah.
when you change that position from under to over, I changed my whole fight, and your hips were almost free to go. At least that's what it felt like from the bottom position.
Yeah.
So,
I switched it too because I was not getting anywhere. I was going deeper, nothing was changing.
and that's
You weren't doing this, so I was like, he's just hanging out here.
that's that boring upper level jiu-jitsu where somebody doesn't know what's going on. There's that hand fight position where you're trying to pull me into your hip. Kind of. You don't want me to extend all the way out,
Yeah.
but if you extend out, then I'm going to reposition and just go circling or something. And if you react to that, I go like this.
Yeah, that is. Double cradle, a bunch of micro movements.
Yeah, but all this is at my base. And if I feel like I'm not getting anywhere here, then I'm gonna put my forearms on you,
Okay.
lower my body, active toes, and figure out where I want to go.
Yeah.
So when I start doing that, framing on the knees, either accepting the head arm control for a leverage or using your eighth foot to get it. And if you do, see if you can get up to a seated octopus guard like we were talking about to get up to this.
Okay.
This is a modified, I don't know what, I'm going to ask the guys what they call it, I don't know. As we're going to the twister pass on top, elevating that shin gives me an opportunity to sweep you But you're gonna post, because all you need to do is post your head out, hands out, and put your ass back. But it allows me to go from this elevated position to this.
Yeah.
Octopus or sit up, technical get up.
Okay.
So, if you can feel that, as I'm trying to do this twister pass, you're gonna elevate my shin. I'm gonna post.
Okay.
You're gonna get it to your right elbow, and your left hand's gonna reach up.
So right as you post, I'm gonna.
Yes.
Okay.
If you get your
I need to
elbow,
knee on my elbow first.
if you get your elbow great, if you get your hand even better.
Okay.
This is a whole head level head. You need your head
Yeah.
elevation. The higher your head, the better you are.
Yeah.
And if I were to stop the crossface, you to try to check you or try to use your head, I want you to look away. So as you close up on this hand, if I reach back, I want you to look away. See, 45 is your spine. But if you look towards me, I'm going to grab your head and bring you in.
Okay.
But if I start reaching back, because you're winning this position, stay strong.
Okay.
And use your back hand.
Okay.
So this time, you're not going to get the sweep to mount, but you're going to elbow sit.
Okay, so as soon as you block, I do the L. Yes.
Because I'm going to drive all my weight back to my hips.
Okay.
You're fumbling on the sweep,
Yeah.
but you're getting out.
Yeah.
You're not really fumbling. I had an accident. You're not fucking up the sweep.
It's a lot of movement. You gotta be on top of that.
It's a scramble. It really is a scramble.
Yeah. Feels like wrestling. For sure.
So now this time, just like we did in Octopus Garden, we were trying to do this from just like half, right? I'm going to reach back. I'm going to let's get this position.
Okay.
So you're gonna be up on the arm or whatever. And if for some reason you're looking, I reach back to do this. If you look away, stay strong.
Gotcha.
If you look
Yeah.
towards me,
Duh.
so it compromises your whole spine.
Yeah.
So I want you to think if you need to be posted there, you can even hide your face. Khabib does this, because he did
High my shoulder.
Yeah, so what you're doing is you're trying to prevent me from getting that job. And the more I sweep to this, I have to change my face. You felt that little leverage changing your hips.
Yeah. You got light.
Because I had to reach.
Yeah.
I went from wide on my knees to like coasting on one.
It's crazy how solid this feels compared to
The beauty of YouTube and social media, bro, because I wouldn't figure that one out. I was like, it's so simple.
So I watched the video of what we did yesterday or the day before.
I saw that on the six.
Yeah, just big. The one I noticed is big leg extension for the step through.
It's a little can. It's like,
Yeah.
he just tried that.
Yeah, those videos are gold.
Yeah. So, and that's what I'm saying. I did a shuffle set. Didn't even need to do a shuffle set. He just stood up and stepped through. It's like a canyon.
Yeah.
So yeah, you saw the same thing I did. Because I didn't really review the video as much as I should have. I was like, oh, let's do this. This is neat. We can go back to it. We can get out of here early if we need to.
probably
Yeah.
19, 30-ish.
Okay. So, going back to your dilemma of you're talking about from
So we're scrambling.
after.
I've done a pretty good job. I've done a couple of moves. I'm smashed again. Maybe you mounted me. I've done a good job getting position. I had one knee through and getting this other knee to actually be able to re-guard. I was just stumped. And I think what you guys were saying, what was happening is, okay, I got out. You were keeping the pressure here and you were messing with me up here. So I was like, I wasn't bringing in, I don't know what was going on.
So you said mount at the beginning too, so we'll touch on that, but right now, I'll sometimes just cover my hands and elbows and my knees. And I'll get in that fetal position. You can bring your left knee to your right knee up to your elbow.
Yeah, because this leg was out.
Yeah, so bring your
It's
elbows,
all like this.
see if you can bring your elbows inside your knees. Even more so. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and you can frame on your head. And now just hold that position.
so say you got me, and I got this leg out,
Okay.
and I can't get this one in. Let me try that.
Cool. Gotcha. So,
Or no, you would be essentially going from, so I did in full mount, and then I got myself to half mount with my shoulders down. Yeah. I think like this. I'm right here, and I'm trying to do this. I think.
so let's go now.
Okay.
No, you're fine.
It's
So,
tough when you're in it. You should look at the video.
so here, I already know that I'm fucked up. So whenever someone's gonna get to a position that's gonna end up here, I just fight to be on the side. I prefer on the side. As I'm fighting this control, my bottom knee is inching at your shin.
Yeah.
And I know you know that. What I want you to do with your foot is to actively search for my shin like this. Yeah. You want to prevent my knee from going under. And you don't want my shin to get under there.
Yeah.
This is what I want.
Yeah. And then I think that was what Luke was saying is like you're slow down. Yeah. So you're just doing a little fishing rather than.
And if you want your waist down, keep as much surface now. Yeah, keep your ankles straight, not on your toes. So I can't get under your ankle.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Press down.
So I had this female, she started talking. I want you to think of where you're at. Your weight's on your right knee, correct?
Yes.
Post up on your left foot and make it parallel to my spine. And I want you to use that as a kick. Straighten your leg, your left leg out, and put all your weight on the shin. I won't feel any difference because I feel your knee on my back.
Yeah.
But that posted kickstand drives all this weight in.
Yeah. So that's what I'm feeling underneath.
Yeah.
I can't get any purchase.
Yeah. So what I'll end up doing is go ahead and get that position. This is your wing, right? I'm doing my little right hand defense. I'm going to find a hand, find a little slot.
Okay.
I'm trying to just find some data.
And meanwhile, our bones like
But
it's
see,
like tickling the ear.
yeah, and now what I'm worried about is this elbow. Because I need to get this elbow back.
Okay.
So I gave up that frame to get this. But now my head's kind of like, if I was you, I would probably start myself to open up. And now it's my elbow. Now I got this frame. Try to get this elbow back into your hip. Because what you need to do is you need to pivot to go to the line.
Yeah.
This doesn't matter. This leg doesn't matter to you. If you get right, you start taking it back. Flat. And go. This gets nothing for me.
Yeah.
So we're going to reverse that back. It's not.
So I'm pressing.
You're going to now let me get this elbow.
And you got your elbow in.
I'm not giving it back, but I'm flipping my elbow to connect.
Okay.
I'm trying to get back to something, or if I can just.
Okay.
So, I'm going to show you that. And
Yeah.
this is what I mean by perpendicular, parallel to the body.
Uh-huh.
All my weights shifted from I'm in this 3/4 guard where my weight is distributed to now I'm going to shift my weight onto this shin.
Yeah. Okay.
What you're going to see the difference between this, and this.
You totally close it up. Yeah.
And I'm searching for this,
So I'm searching for that little opening on the chin.
digging for it with this knee.
Okay.
If you can't get it, you can use this toe to elevate underneath my ankle.
Okay.
Elevate, keep that knee through.
Okay.
There's so many different things you can do, but those are like 3 different things.
Yeah.
So right here we're in this 3/4. Right? I'm just gonna do double knees for a minute, and you're gonna feel this. This sucks.
That totally sucks. Okay.
Now mount it. And I'm gonna say mount. This is not that. No, you're still trying to fish for
It
this?
was there, yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I need to get something out.
So I want to feel your right elbow on my hip. And it's gonna be your right elbow. Yeah. And your form frame. That's what you want.
Yeah, okay.
So before you get there, I'm gonna do this. So go ahead and start fishing for it.
But then there's just the legs. At this point, should I release the rhino?
Nope, keep the right one, reach out with this hand, you're gonna go with this frame right now.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna go to the back. That shit goes up.
Okay. Gotcha.
Cause I have to shift without you.
That's the,
I'm here, trying to stay heavy,
yeah.
and you're starting to fight here. And so then I post here. When you give up that frame, I'm like, oh, cool.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so it's knowing
I don't want
back
you
to the
to
principles of like, okay, this isn't the threat at this moment, so I'm gonna let that go because I got this.
You're almost tricking me into thinking, oh, he's not there now. I'm going now. I
Yeah.
don't want to take it back. And that's
Yeah, it turns into this desperate sort of like, okay, okay, I'm on my hips. Oh,
You're
it's
doing
got my head and I can't get my legs out.
You're doing no, you're doing it all the way the principles of mountain skate perfectly.
Yeah.
This is what you're supposed to do. Bring
Yeah.
your hands, post your feet to the ass, bridge and shrimp, or shrimp and bridge, or whatever you gotta do. I like to figure out little movements,
Yeah.
or shrimps, or, but not right out here. But because we all know this, you're using this to set up requiring half hour.
Yeah.
And then going here, and we're like so desperately worried about getting this one.
Yeah.
Kind of fun. So
Totally.
if you don't get this knee in, you can't elevate that knee. Keep this in until you can, and then you might have to improve.
Okay. Desperate. Okay, so yeah, this is where I find myself, so do that. Oh, do it on the inside? Outside. Okay. Right in the sternum, elbow too. Okay.
Keep going.
Okay.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
You felt it.
I was starting to feel, okay, I got this, now I can start to reach, but then you moved.
Because I thought I saw what we talked about. If I don't go to the mountain, I'm going to go to the back.
Okay.
It takes all that pressure off that shit and that knee there.
Yeah.
Nobody really thinks about that pressure. Because here, I'm only so effective. Right? Here, I'm trying to be bad and my ass being back. You see how everything compresses?
Yeah.
If I'm contracted, all these muscles are tight, you can manipulate and get in front of openings. You're not relaxed when you're a wet blanket.
Yeah.
But then, when I change to that post, all my weight's on this. And that's when you took out the frame. Oh, if I go and mount, I'm so locked in here, I can't move this knee up to the full mount. That's true. Back. We do another time next week.
Thanks.
Yeah.
No problem.
Not yet.
Early in, early out.
Yeah. But that
This is cool too.
you go no, you can definitely go under too.
I like.
You go outside or you go inside out? It depends on how flexible you are. You can grab your own shit if you go inside out. Grab your own shit. It looks really fucking stupid. But making those connections and making connections to your temple too.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I realize you do see me do this a lot.
Yeah, I'll see you do this.
I'll start framing. I'll start using my frames. I'm trying to get
Yeah.
this elbow to be connected by this. Now I've got something.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just stalling.
Somebody will wrap you up and you're like,
gonna frustrate them, right? I'm trying to.
You do this.
I gotta come. Jesus Christ.
You need a phrase book. Mike's phrases.
JC Salvador. Yeah, I gotta find that soldier of mine. I said he had a bunch of phrase book of all my army comments.
Salazar's.
Salazar business, yeah, that's what I call it. Yeah, if you can make it, see you tomorrow.
I'll be here Friday for sure. Probably not tomorrow.
Okay, cool. I'll still be here.
And I'm out the next couple of days.
Yeah. So he came in early. I stayed. No, for sure. Yeah.
You're out already?
Yeah, he came in early.
I showed up early. Tanner had mentioned possible his D comp training, and so I showed up just in case. And then I made it so this guy couldn't get a break.
Oh no! I don't mind.
Get back on the
I
mats!
was just gonna go home and get another rash guard set. It's just an excuse to ride the motorcycle.
Hell yeah, I love it. It's so funny. For a few weeks there, I'm like, yeah. And then the last couple days, I'm like, man, I don't think I know anything at all again. But I kind of appreciated that about this journey, where you're like, I'm figuring some things out, and then it kicks you in the ass, and it's like, you don't know shit, dude. But it keeps me wanting more.
I've always heard that it really starts at black belt, and I don't know what that means because I'm in it. You know?
Yeah.
But I was telling Tanner, I told a couple of guys, like, I feel now the last month that I've been a black belt when I go to mats, like people see the black belt, and I'm like, I haven't changed. My jiu-jitsu hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Haven't changed.
They're going a little harder. They're going a little more. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't have to be as considerate. They're being nice, and I'm hurting me.
Yeah.
16-year-old wrestler comes at me last week Saturday, and I'm like, okay, cool. When he gets this little arm lock, I go, that's beautiful. Good job. I can get upset,
Yeah.
or I can just go, fuck, that was good.
Yeah.
I can't let him get anywhere because he's bringing me.
Yeah.
Just fine. No.
Yeah.
Can I tap early enough to roll the next day? I did. You know,
Yeah.
that's all I need to do. So.
Love it.
Have a good one. I'll see you.
You too.
I feel like we cover a lot every session we have.
It's great. Sometimes it feels like I'm drinking out of a fire hose.
I know. I always feel like we could always come back and revisit it though, because when we touch upon it in other positions, you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Totally. It's like,
Yeah.
it's all adding up.
When I sit there and try to think about things, that's where I think I minimize myself. Because you can't think about all of it. You can't think until you're doing it. Like, there are things you can think about, you can watch videos, but until you're actually practicing jujitsu and having someone come at you, that's really what tests your knowledge, not sitting there, not in combat. Like, you're not gonna remember it. But when someone comes at you, yeah, your body's gonna react the way you train.
I used this analogy in the military, and I was like, you can train all you want, but until you deploy to combat, you're not really doing the job. So, doctors, butchers, even engineers, they do years of theoretical academics.
Yeah.
But engineering, all that math, it doesn't make sense until they actually build and fabricate it.
Yeah.
You know? So,
So that's a test of strength of
all right, brother.
Thanks, guys.
See you, Jason.
So with you, I don't know what you want to work on.
I didn't know he was gonna be leaving early.
No, you didn't.
I was gonna spend an hour stretching if you want.
I was gonna text you and say, hey, we'll start early, but I wasn't sure because he said he was gonna stretch, and then I had to go to gas.
That's okay. I'm just whatever, I just know that I'm gonna be out
Yeah.
the rest of the week, so. That's why I was trying to get in here one more day. I mean, I'm so sore from yesterday's workout at the gym. It was 2 rounds, and after the first round, I was like smoked. I was so ready to be done, and then there was a whole other round. It was thrusters, it was barbell, full body thrusters, overhead squat, and it's just, I feel like this morning's workout was a lot more gentle, which was good, because today's normally a recovery day, but again, I'm going to be sitting in the car the next couple of days.
That's why I some side controls. I know you always get the side control. You're good.
Side control is where we spend like 70% of our time.
Yeah.
So
But
that's
I
one
want,
place.
I want you to use your length more in a pinning position. it's close to the person's body, it's stable. But what I want, it's gonna be all cross-lateral, theory. I want you to think because your torso's longer than mine.
Hip to
It's
shoulder.
gonna be hip to shoulder, but even more than hip to shoulder, I want you to exaggerate, so tell them, chest, bicep. That's gonna it's gonna take my arm out of it, it's gonna make the bottom person think you're going for that arm, and then you're gonna pin the knee, and you're just gonna hold that position.
Pin the knee with the leg.
Yeah, because you're just gonna be, your center of gravity is gonna be like on their center, but they can't rotate. So you're gonna end up, I can't do it, you're gonna feel what I'm talking about. Your forearm, your chest is gonna be over here towards the biceps. You can tap it out if you want to. Hip and your tummy will come across. You can reach my bicep with your chest, put it on the chin, and it's simultaneously stick with yourself. So you can hold this position to either go northward, tap the arm, or you can
Crucifix, north, south, now.
So we're gonna start in that position. So you're kind of side control, but you're sprawled out. So almost like your pelvic bone, you're gonna find the sweet spot to where you can get your chest to here.
That's what got in my pocket. Here.
Yeah. And it's gonna feel weird.
With knee under here, so.
It doesn't really matter because you're gonna end up stapling.
Until I get here.
Yeah. So what I want you to do is see how we tried it. We're comfortable keeping this side of our center. I want you to exaggerate like you're coming over here to this elbow. So you're gonna feel off, but because you're being heavy on your hips, I can't move. And I want you to bring this knee, almost like your knee flaring out. So what you're gonna do is post the shin, and your knee's gonna point that way. You're gonna relax your shin, and your knee is gonna point that way. So it's almost driving my elbow into the mat.
So,
Yes.
here?
Yeah.
So my foot's in a little tighter.
Yeah.
To
And
be
your
point.
right hip pocket is gonna shimmy south. And up.
South on you?
South on me, and then up. You're pinning right there. You feel that little hip to hip
Bone
connection?
on bone.
Yeah. Now I want you to lower your chest or your head onto my bicep. You're not really going for the arm, you're just using this pinning control.
But you don't know that.
You're cooking me. So my reaction is to bring my elbows in or to bring my knees in. So you don't want me to get this knee. So all you're gonna do is ride this thigh, hip bone to thigh. And you're using this shin, it's really your knee flaring out that's giving you the resistance to have that hip mobility. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like 30 points of contact.
But you're shifting a little bit too far to my right. I want you to fight for that little position. Because now I can't swim under and I can't move this arm. I'm kind of fucked. So reversing this from regular side control, back engineering, reverse engineering out here. Clearing the knee. This frame doesn't fucking matter. This frame doesn't matter. Clear the knee. Even though you think this frame matters, it doesn't matter. Trust me, you're gonna get out of this. Let's go back. You underhook with your right hand and get rid of this knee, this.
Yeah.
It's this knee.
Normal.
You can sprawl out of it. So go ahead and
I can wrist lock.
yeah. What I want you to do is you can use your right hand to clear my knee shield. Boom. Now drop your hip onto my hip. Now, all you need to do is swim your left knee into my bicep. So bring your left knee into my ribs. No, don't even move your hands. Move your knee into my ribs and swim up and over my hip. See what I'm saying? But where's your hip?
Long, no hands.
Yeah. You're already on my left lung, which you probably wouldn't do before this. But look where your center of gravity is. It's not compromised.
Right.
My elbows can't come in. I can't knee shield. You can't bridge. And if you just sprawl your chest down to the mat or your head, I'm worried about this. You don't need to control this arm, but you can underhook one of the arms right there. That. What the fuck am I going?
Yeah.
You're using your length and position.
And this I'm not even trying, it's just my head's already here.
You're not trying. And I'm carrying your weight while I'm trying to breathe. So I want this right hip to slink down a little. See how I got my leg up? I want my leg to be extended down. Yeah. So if I start doing this, I want you to
Pinned it a little bit more.
yeah, or even go a little bit lower below my hip too. Can you shift? See? As I try to come up, but now your weight's back. I want you to find this sweet spot. Surf right. As I try to come up, you're denying me this bridge to get back in. And that right elbow that you just adjusted, perfect. This arm's trapped, you can go to head and arm, you can go to mount. You can do so many different fucking things right now. You go to north-south. Get to your tarsus.
As soon as you move that arm.
Mm-hmm. From here, if you get this, put your right hand on my shoulder and push my shoulder down. Palm, and then your forehead goes in the back. As soon as you get there. Drop this elbow. Drop the elbow to the mat. If you can't think of dropping your elbow to the mat, rotate it to your left. Beautiful. Once you get my hand down here, you don't have to hold it.
Right. Push that in.
I just want you to come up, push my hand down, palm my shoulder blade. Try and keep that frame. You're doing a good job. Boom. Once it's down below your nipples, I'm
It's
gonna
not coming back.
I'm gonna block it with my hand. And it's just all timing.
It's waiting for them to give it to me.
I'm like, oh look, I'm in crown space, it's so cool. Right to the shoulder. See that how powerful that was right there?
Yeah.
And now I want your lap to start
Now
turning.
I relax.
Yes. As soon as you relax, you can hear me starting to talk. Right here, I want you to think all forearm. All your weight on the forearm. You can get your feet really wide if you want. Prevent the gear.
You're cinching it down.
I'm making it tighter and tighter and tighter.
I'm like, I'm not moving, you're cinching it down, I can feel it getting tighter.
But the difference is if you contract, you're kind of like.
Yeah, I'm having to resist my natural tendency to squeeze.
Yeah, you just collapse and all that soft tissue around the body and you're just sinking tighter and tighter and tighter. I feel that's like a lot more efficient in the sense that I'm not feeling the pressure on my top. But as soon as you sling, my whole head turned away. You know, like that. That's what I'm trying to do. I just had less success than you. So I'll just go with more. I'll threaten myself to go with more. But I don't know how you feel about that side control. I think that's a good one for you.
Yeah, I just need practice.
Yeah.
Everything.
So I know you want to fight this frame, but once you get past, you can swim in with that knee and just stay in line. This frame is like.
And if they're hitting this hard and you just roll up on it, you're gonna wrist lock yourself. If you try to hold it often.
Yeah, if I put my
You don't
hand.
move to the forearm.
So this is why we say we don't do this, we always do this or this. So never this, because then I can wrist lock myself, so I'm already doing that. So yes, that's true. So even if I'm doing a good job of framing here, you can hit out of this. So if I'm here and just hit twist, there you go. It's not doing anything. I'm wasting a lot of energy just to do that. I gave you this whole opening just because I
This is more important.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna have to go to this, and then you can just again staple my bicep with your left knee. So bring your left knee and staple my bicep. Nope, don't even drop that left. And you just yeah. It takes away my frame position. I'm still here, but I've got no mobility. Tanner does that shit to me all the time.
Just a little subtle.
Yeah. So as we're going this second one, you're doing a really good job. Framing with that left hand, right hand is on my hip.
Yeah, see, I've learned that this is just kind of a waste. Unless you want to keep it going north south, this is a lot of energy expended without much support. Again, a low efficiency with low productivity to hold this. Like, I want to know you're there. If I don't get laying, it's useless.
Yeah, it's essential until you need it. So I'm thinking, if I feel really good when I start moving around and just start slinking, I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy.
So even in this position, I can't control this hip. I'm trying to frame down with my forearm. So this is my modified version of what I was trying to get you to do. But you can see it, nothing's touching, nothing was touching. I looked at this one neighbor, I was really trying to let you carry all
I'm
that.
carrying it. Yeah, I can feel
Whereas you can be down here,
Feel that right there?
Right.
My, it's nice, it sticks out.
yeah,
I don't know if I think I either broke it and healed, so it kind of does
less
this.
receptive, but yeah, I know.
It doesn't go down, it goes out. That's how I can feel it. There's a chick in Spokane that I've been hooking up with a couple times. Her breastbone, it actually comes out, it's weird. I'm like, you actually got big boobs, I wouldn't notice that.
Well, there's a lot of things
It's a
that
tiny, but it's just, yeah, it's in that, it's just like, that's how it grew when she was born, when she was in the birth canal, or whatever, in the fetus. It grew out, and it's weird, it comes to a crown. She's a lot, but.
side controls. And what we were going over with Jason, we're trying to keep this elbow and knee together, like he wasn't doing. But as soon as you staple that, I'll sometimes let people do that because they're uncomfortable here. But I gotta really pull this elbow out. If you can do this and then cross face it. Right here. I'm gonna worry about this, and your right knee's gonna be able to just be elevated.
And then I gotta roll out.
Well, I
If you
would,
have it on the forearm, you can get it out. You have the elbow, kind of crush the forearm.
as long as you're carrying any weight here, I just want you to get an active toe on your right foot. Just curl your feet, active foot. Elevating that knee just a little bit gives you that pass away. Because all your weight's based here. And I think I got a frame and weight. Dude, I really gotta fight this fucking knee.
That's tough with one hand.
Exactly.
Especially now.
So you could do all kinds of things with this, but if you're just letting me, if I'm letting you carry this, letting me carry this weight, this is the go time for you. And you can just sit and not even rush on it. Now that you're using elevator, you can go knee cut, or you can go 3/4 count. And it all comes from this knee staple, the shin staple that you can use really effectively. And look, your center of gravity is over my chest right now. Even if I frame, I can't get my hips out. You got this 3/4 mount. You got all kinds of things.
Right below your clavicle.
Yeah.
You're carrying up.
And this is more of a positional thing for you than power. I know you're strong, but this is just position, and I'm carrying it back with your weight.
I try not to use strength. Unless it's like a sudden movement, right? There's an opening. It's an opening and you hit it. But that's speed, which comes from strength.
I'm almost trying to encourage you to use less pressure and just position. Because you have pressure. You have great pressure. I'm more like, you have these long limbs where you can just post and let me carry your weight. Or you can halo jump, take all your limbs off and let me carry your weight. And now I'm fucking swelling over around. So as we're coming in here, if you can dismantle my elbow and knee connections, give me a good cross face. Biceps to my face. You didn't need to handle my hand. Your hand, you didn't need it. So if you cross it, let's go back before you knee staple. Right here, I want you to give me a cross face, bring your knee up. That was an extra effort to control my hand. You see what I'm saying? The moment you open me up, it opened up your knee. So what you're used to is when you no, that's fine. But you see how it almost was,
That's like unnecessary.
you didn't need it.
Yeah.
Because when I'm in here, I'm strong cross face. My hands are open. Even if I frame. See what I mean? This is a positional action. You can't stop. No. Even though I know I think I'm framing, it's fucking useless because I can't catch up to your knee fast enough. Now I'm stable. I gotta get my knee back because I know I'm not gonna get this.
Well, and you've got to bend the elbow to get the hand in here to block it. That's, you don't have enough time to do that by the time the knee's here. Is that what you mean?
No, what I mean is, I'm strong here. I'm not strong here. I'm very reactive in my fetal position. But here, if you start elevating your knee to pummel over, I'm not gonna see it. If I'm feeling it, maybe I'll catch up, but you're gonna beat me much more time catch up. I'm reacting to your movement. So here, if I'm gonna just double down and frame on this knee, I'm just double down, you just cross face me, and all I do is focus on this knee. Then I would reach back, if you need to. Once you get in a good position, then definitely reach back. But you see how you sort of shift your weight over my body? You're supposed to be right with your right hand, carrying the weight, and now this free hand is free to work while my body's carrying the weight.
Right. And then you adjust it.
Yeah. So you're not pressure passing, you're just
Pressure.
using your position to more effectively, and I would go for a fucking push right here. Right under the neck, not overhead. Right. There you go. That's too high. What comes from this? It's my shoulder, it's my shoulders and there you go. So I want you to figure for your arm like you're going to control.
That all pressure on the jaw.
Nope, the pillow choke is more on the shoulder. It's usually get it from out. It's here. You shouldn't feel it on the top. It should be more rotated. So, if I feel it on the top, here, too much.
Strengthening it.
This elbow, I'm really trying to go chest to chest. And if your state is bring that elbow down your ankle and pull them out, which is going to open up other things, at least you're not getting choked. I'm trying to get this.
This is very
Yeah. So a lot of times,
pressure back home.
yeah, my rotator cuff press like this. This is where I feel it the most. So I don't think you feel anything on your jaw right now. So I don't know where you're going to feel it, but yeah.
Yeah. What the most discomfort is right here.
That's where I feel it there.
It's
And
like
back.
slicing across the muscle there. It's like cranking up.
So when you get to these positions in side control, you can do here, and if they're framing on your armpit or whatever, to get them the elbow.
Hits the elbow. And then it comes back.
Or sometimes you're trying to do this pass and halfway, and you're like, oh, and they're bringing their hand in, they're not giving you the wrist. You can pump them.
Yeah, I remember once some guy had like, he was grounded, and because he had this cross, I couldn't do my regular sweep. And it was so uncomfortable, I'm like, I've never been like this again. And I haven't, until today.
People fight into it like a dart, but you gotta bring your elbow down and pummel in from that rear. But if you get to 3/4 mount or mount position, you're gonna find yourself halfway. It's usually when you bring this elbow back to the other side of the body. And I think I'm gonna frame it. And then what you do,
I gotta put it on the hip.
bring your left elbow back, go under my neck. It's all your chest coming out. I don't see anything to yourself. It's chest, really, your chest, not your side. You're going good through the core.
This is where I want to choke.
Yeah, bring it up and go good through the core. This is where you find a lot. And it's not your head, you're actually going, your arm, your elbow's here, but your hands are going down here.
Yeah, your shoulders back. It seems like mine is over a lot. Better? Is that one of them?
I've never tried to teach this one either. It's,
Because I've done a version of this, but
so it feels different. It's this. Then I'm feeling this is this how that's described. And then the choke is going to be coming from this and this and the body. Okay. So I'll get it from clearing this and this under the head. And it should be, that's all I'm going to try to do.
it felt like yours. My shoulder is just more flexible because it's like folded across my body, where yours is like stuck wide because you're right building.
This is what I felt like.
Um,
You're driving up.
instead of Yeah, it's fresh.
All I did was palm, I just to adjust the position, I just palmed the back of your scapula, and then I kind of brought you to, let's try doing that. Just adjusting on the finish, and it'll work on your modifier. Feeling the choke. It's not just a choke. It's not a choke, it's a constriction. So 3/4 mount means your knees over. This is gonna be into my legs right here.
Oh, you got that.
And so then what you're doing is you're sweeping. Yep.
There.
Yeah.
That's what the entry is.
That's the entry right there. See how my elbow's stuck under you right now?
Uh-huh.
And now what I want you to do is get your this left palm under my scapula, under my shoulder. Up. And now trust arch your chest. Nope. Just stay here, but I want you to arch a little bit. Now that's where I'm gonna feel my comfort. And I just hold this position. It's not a choke, I'm just stuck. You don't need to tighten up anything right here. You can gable grip, you can figure four, or you can just palm up and put your head in the
Not
mouth.
really a threat of choke, just discomfort.
Yeah, so what you're gonna do is drop your head in the mat. Lower your shoulder. I'm feeling a lot of strength.
From here to here, it pushes this up into that.
I would play with it. I just did this today just to feel how I can adjust to this. I don't really care. I sometimes do this, sometimes do this. I'm just trying to bring that elbow in. Again, like the bar strength to get this elbow.
Yeah, it's like, once you're there, it's like, okay, how do I minimize the space to create a little bit more?
But if I don't get that submission, I'm just gonna fall out all over. Because I'm either, they always end up going over. I'll show you these skills first. If you get to this pass and 3/4 now. Get the entry. Boom. If I fight up here and start resisting this way, I'm giving you everything you need. I need to come down.
Yeah, you shifting up the weight, that'd be good.
I need to bring my elbow to my navel. You still have this great cross face. Boom. And then just go to fan out. Go to fan out. Go to fan out. I have to give up this position to get out of that submission. So now I'm fighting for frames, or I'm going to sit up and give it back.
Well, and this is past, you got both sides on one side of my center line, so this is trouble here if you don't keep it framed up. Because if I can go to here.
There's a lot of answers we have to that, but now I'm sure we're going to come to there's so many different types, but knowing that you have that, so if I'm going to get you in that position, I accept it. Boom. Immediately you start doing this way. As soon as you feel me reaching back, I want his elbow down to your chest.
Swim it out.
Swim it out. I want you to think of exaggerate.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'm trying to trap your elbow.
Yeah, you want me to get it stuck right in the wedge.
Yes, I'm trying to say
So, I need to go here.
yes! There's a different fight here.
Yeah.
Well-
I'll give up mount to keep the elbow here.
But you see the wrist. So as we're fighting for this,
Yeah, you reach through.
I'm just fighting for that elbow right now.
Yeah, and you're giving good pressure. Like I have nowhere for it to go right now, but at least I'm on my side. I'm flat on my back.
So now you're doing the defense position, now you're doing on this thing. Offense. Yes! Beautiful. But the concept still the same, right?
Lose your space.
Bringing that elbow in, that was some side control, 3/4 mount, totally different, but still the same concept. So if I start getting a good defense on you, I want you to think of your forces blocking out.
Now I gotta stay pinned because I know what the defense is. I know how to get out of it.
You ready? No, just let my hips go that way. All the way is up. I can't rotate my, I don't get my elbow down. I can't bring it to my chest. Find me. The more I find, the more I'm giving you. I don't want you to worry about this. I want you to bring this shoulder down and under my hand. There you go. And just hold it. You can use your right hand to push my head in that direction. Just palm my
Your hand? Oh.
Yeah. push your hand through so there's no more space there. Push that. Oh, there you go.
There. I gotta look it on now. More into the mat.
So if you're able to do that, you're holding my shoulder with the choke that came on that, was a blood choke. I'm gonna get the submission from pain compliance, blood choke.
And that was just a matter of being patient until I could get the hand across more.
There's definitely a neck cramp, which was fucking tap to tap. I thought that was a tap, I don't know. But if you're always just going, who's gonna choke? Who's gonna cramp? Did you tap?
Well, yeah, but did you tap?
Yeah, myself.
Yeah, Ben used to. Well, it's a cramp. He was using his strength on my shoe. It's that. Son? Am I still your dad?
I'm gonna watch what I call it.
Alright, well, yeah.
Thank you, man. Safe travels.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, yeah. Yeah, it's all good, like I was saying with Jason, like jujitsu people are like, I'm so dumb, I don't know anything. But when you sit at home and you try to think through things, you're making up scenarios. But when someone applies some type of pressure toward you and you're in combat mode, you're not thinking so much as reacting. Your reactions are based upon your history. The more you're in here, the more history, the more, you get thousands of experiences in your brain, which is a remarkable device, has trained you how to, just like we're like, oh yeah, that doesn't feel natural. It's because I don't have those reps. And so if you try to create scenarios in your head, then you're hard on yourself because you don't know how you would react, because you're not in reaction mode.
So
So
there's
get your ass in here, and I guarantee you, your body's gonna know reaction mode.
somebody said this year, I can't remember what, I think he was a purple belt, maybe he was, oh, it took me a year or two to start doing jiu-jitsu naturally. I'm like, did you realize what you just said? You don't,
Responsibly.
children do it naturally. They don't understand this as an advantageous position. You had to drill it for 2 years before you felt comfortable. That's all it is drill.
Exactly.
So and I try to explain it to them, you just drill.
Drills are the most important thing you can do.
Yeah. So that's,
Over and over and over, because that's what that's why AA is so good. It can, in a moment, gather all this experience from all these other people and assimilate it. Then know how to react, where it takes us experiences to do that equals time.
I'm loving AI. I use it for a lot of things, just refining my thought process and refine.
It's been good for me, I mean, just personally.
Yeah.
In addition to therapy, it's been healthy for me to have that